This time I go to hell and bring the fire.
You just called the damn storm.
One last ride. One final war. Family isn't just where it started. It's how it ends. And just like that, the finish line is in sight. After over 2 decades of nitrous-fueled mayhem, high-stakes heists, and gravity-defying stunts, the Fast and Furious saga is preparing for its last and most explosive chapter with Fast X. The end. The first trailer just dropped. And if it tells us anything, it's that this finale isn't just about cars anymore. It's about legacy. It's about sacrifice. And most of all, it's about closing the book on one of the most iconic action franchises in cinematic history. Directed once again by Louis Leterrier, and produced by Vin Diesel and Neil H. Moritz, this final installment brings back nearly every major character from across the franchise's sprawling timeline. Vin Diesel returns as Dominic Toretto, older, more battered, but more determined than ever. Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, Jordana Brewster, and Sun Kang are all here. Jason Momoa returns as Dante Reyes, still seeking revenge for the death of his family. And in a massive twist, Dwayne Johnson's Luke Hobbs makes a full-throttle comeback, marking the long-awaited reunion fans weren't sure would ever happen. Gal Gadot, Brie Larson, Jason Statham, and even Charlize Theron's Cypher also return, making this the most star-packed entry yet. The trailer opens not with screeching tires, but with silence, a funeral. Dom stands alone beside a grave, staring at a crucifix clutched in his hand. The voiceover is soft, weary. "I've lost a lot, but I've never lost myself. Until now." Then the engines ignite. We're pulled back into a world where war is waged, not with missiles or tanks, but with muscle cars, loyalty, and an unbreakable code of family. The action is, of course, completely unhinged in the best possible way. We see Dom's Charger leaping out of a collapsing tunnel beneath Rome. Letty and Cypher are handcuffed together during a brutal brawl aboard a jetliner mid-crash. Han drifts through the streets of Tokyo while avoiding heat-seeking drones. And perhaps the most jaw-dropping moment, Hobbs literally ramming a modified monster truck through a falling satellite dish in the highlands of Iceland. This isn't just over the top, it's over the stratosphere. But somehow, it works, because the stakes have never felt higher. This time, the family isn't just fighting for survival, they're fighting to end a cycle of vengeance once and for all. Dante, played with manic energy by Jason Momoa, is on a scorched earth mission. He doesn't just want revenge. He wants extinction. The trailer shows him orchestrating simultaneous attacks in 5 cities, turning Dom's past missions against him by hacking tech, weaponizing old allies, and even blackmailing former villains into turning sides. One haunting line from him echoes as explosions ripple across the globe. "You built a kingdom of family. I'm here to burn it down." But there's more. We get flashbacks. De-aged versions of Brian with Paul Walker's likeness carefully and respectfully recreated through VFX, according to reports. Memories of Mia and Dom growing up in East LA, and even the return of Elena, hinting at one last heartbreaking twist involving Dom's son, Brian Marcos. And yes, there's even a quiet, emotional moment at the old Toretto house, now in ruins, as Dom rebuilds the garage by hand, piece by piece. The music, a fusion of orchestral strings and a remix of Wiz Khalifa's "See You Again," cut with pulse-pounding bass and engine roars. It's nostalgic, it's cinematic, and it hits right in the gut. Fans are already poring over every frame of the trailer. One major theory is that the final act will see the team splitting into separate operations, Tokyo, London, Rio, and LA, each taking down different parts of Dante's global network, before regrouping for the ultimate showdown. Another rumor, that one major character won't make it out alive. The shot of Letty looking back at Dom, with tears in her eyes as she drives into a wall of flames, has many fearing the worst. From a franchise perspective, Fast X, the end is a farewell not just to the characters but to an era of blockbuster filmmaking that dared to be wild, emotional, and unapologetically fun. These weren't just action movies. They were cinematic soap operas, with explosions, and somehow, they made us care deeply about a group of street racers who became world-saving warriors. Whether you've been there since 2001, or joined when submarines started chasing Lamborghinis, this final chapter promises to deliver closure, chaos, and heart. It's a celebration, a send-off, and a love letter to fans who stuck with the ride of in when it launched cars into space. So Dash, what do you think of the trailer for Fast X? The end. Is Dante the ultimate villain? Will the family finally find peace? Who do you think might not make it to the end? And how should the saga truly close? Drop your thoughts, your favorite moments, and your wildest predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you live life a quarter mile at a time. Subscribe for more explosive trailer breakdowns. And ring that bell so you never miss the final ride. Because this time, it's not about being fast, it's about finishing strong.